So then, good afternoon everyone. It's about the 6th or 7th of December 2024. We're in Cleveleys this afternoon. Now Cleveleys is a little town just north of Blackpool. And we're outside, as you can see, JL Bean. Now this pie shop, this bakery has been here. It was established, it says in the window, in 1933. But I've got family members that have been in here probably in the 1970s, 60s and 70s. So this is a proper traditional pie shop, this. I've heard very good things about it. So what else is there to do than to try some of the pies? So let's get in and let's check them out. Just thought I'd show you as well the main shopping street, if you will, in Cleveleys. It's a Friday afternoon, it's quite busy actually. I tell you what though, it's blooming cold wind. So the beach is down that way. This is like the main shopping street. And if I just pan round slowly, worth a visit as well. Cleveleys got some decent charity shops and family businesses as well as your M&S food hall there. So the pies that I've bought, they were bought from there, if I can put my finger in the right place, JL Bean. So if you're ever in Cleveleys, come and check them out and let me know what you think as well. So just pan around a bit further. It's like a big long road this, where all the shops are. Hey up, I need to tell you, don't I, how much the food that you're about to see me devour, how much it cost. So it came to a grand total of £6.70, and that was for a pork oval pie, and that was £2. I hope you can hear me over this wind. So yeah, the pork oval pie was £2. The steak pie was £2.50, and the meat and potato pie was £2.20. So that came to £6.70, and that is the 7th of December 2024 in England. So let me know what you think of those prices. Are they good, are they bad? I think that's pretty reasonable, that. Let me know. So I've got the goods. I've come down to the seafront to eat these, and it is really blustery today, so please forgive me if you can hear the wind in the background. But first things first, let's have a look at this oval pork pie this is. Try and not let it blow away. Got to watch out for seagulls as well around here. They're circling above, got their eyes on me. So this is the oval pork pie. This got a good bake on it. Looks decent, that, doesn't it, to be fair? So I've got my trusty knife. I have to do this left-handed. Bear with me. So break into that. So that's the filling. If I can get that to focus. Looks decent, that, doesn't it? Got some jelly as well, I can see around the sides. Good bake on it, quite weighty. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah. Nice crispy pastry, that. Plenty of pork. And the jelly's nice as well. Jelly's nice and salty. Decent, that. Check another bite. Excuse me, I'm talking with my mouth full again. You can actually see some of the jelly there, can't you? But yeah, good pie, that. So we've moved. It was far too windy on the seafront to make any sense out of what I was saying, so not that I make much sense anyway. But anyway, I've moved, and we'll move on to this steak pie next. Now again, I know I keep saying these things, but that's got some weight to it, that. Good bake on it. No soggy bottoms here. So let's get into this, shall we? So if I can break into it, I'll show you the insides. So that's a beans steak pie. Looks nice and rich, that, doesn't it? See, we've got this fella here eyeing me up. But anyway, that looks really good, that, doesn't it? Nice rich gravy. Nice pastry, nice and crispy, that. Let's give that a whirl. Oh yeah. That is really good, that. Nice quality meat. I think that picture that you can see tells 1,000 words, that, doesn't it? That is really good. Oh yeah. Just having a pie moment here. That is really, really good. Just going back to this pie, it's the gravy in this that really, really makes it. I mean, the meat itself's lovely as well. It's first class. But yeah, the gravy in that is superb. And just another cross section of that pie. Now, if that is not a thing of beauty in the pie world, I don't know what is. That is well good, that. And lastly, in this trilogy of pies, is the meat and potato one. Now the bags are looking a bit sorry for themselves. The only reason for that is because I've carted them down from the actual shop down to the seafront and then to like a bit of a side road. So anyway, let's cut into that. So this is the meat and potato pie, this. Let's have a look at this. So that is a cross section of the meat and potato there, packed with ingredients. The innards look rich as well, if you will. Some nice thick sauce on it. That is one heck of a pie, that. That is well good. You can taste the meat, you can taste the potato, and you can taste the onion in that as well. Very tasty pie, that. I think some of them can be a bit bland, but certainly not the ones from Beans. That is oozing with flavour. Not a lot to not like about that. Well good pie. So as you can see, I've eaten half of each one of the pies now, and I wanted to get a quick arty shot of the cross sections of each one. Now, to summarise, the pork pie, the oval pork pie, packed with ingredients, nice bake on it, nice pastry on that as well. The meat nice and salty, and nice and salty jelly in there as well, so that was superb, that. The steak pie, I'd probably say they were all really, really good, but I'd say this one was probably my favourite out of the three. Packed with ingredients, nice bake on it, nice rich gravy and good quality meat as well. You probably know what I mean. You can tell when it's good quality. When you go to places like Greggs and Pound Bakery, it isn't. So the meat and potato pie, again, packed with quality ingredients. Some of the innards is oozing out there, as you can see. Nice potato, nice meat, and you could taste the onion as well. So there's not a lot to say about these other than to say they were superb, and I can highly recommend a trip to Beans if you're ever in this part of Lancashire. So score wise, out of 10, this is high nines, this. I'm going to give those, it's tricky this, I'm going to give those a 9. I'm going to give them a 9.8 out of 10. Proper old school bakery. The girl behind the counter, when I asked for a receipt, she had to write the receipt out by hand. They couldn't do it on the till. So it's like stepping back in time, but I like that. So yeah, 9.8 out of 10 for those. If you're ever in Cleveleys, come and check them out and let me know what you think. This is at the far end of like the main shopping street. I'm just going to pan round and I'll show you where the beach is. so we're not far away from the beach here. Crikey, I thought that was a naked lady then in the window, but it's a mannequin. Anyway, oh crikey, I thought police were going to turn up then. So yeah, anyway, digress. The beach is over that wall there, and just in the foreground here you've got a really nice like a shelter, if you will. I wonder when that's from. That's quite nice, isn't it? Crikey, making me blush there, that window. And I just thought we'd come down to the promenade and the beach, just to show you that before we sign off on this one. Now I don't know whether you can see or not, but right in the distance, you can see it with the naked eye, you can see Blackpool Tower. So where we are now, we're just a few miles north of Blackpool. Interesting fact about this promenade is probably about 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, the people that filmed Star Wars turned up and did some filming on the front. Now I think they like these like futuristic and space age shelters that you can see, and the light artwork, if you will. So I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars, but I think they use these scenes on some kind of like desert scene in one of the recent Star Wars films. So Cleveleys is famous in that respect as well. Not sure which film it is, but anyway, it's a Star Wars film. So I'll just pan round slowly for you. Quite blustery today. Tide's in. It's freezing as well. You can hear the seagulls. We're trying to take me pies earlier on. And in a second, you'll see as well, let's go around a bit quicker, you'll see the that shelter there with the clock on top of it where I was stood earlier, and round to the right down there is where the naked lady was stood in the window. Do you know what? Genuinely, I thought that was somebody stood up there naked. Anyway, you know what's coming next, don't you? All that remains for me to say is please join me again on my next adventure, wherever that may be, either like we are here in Cleveleys in Lancashire, in northwest England, or elsewhere around the world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. And that's if I'm not arrested beforehand for voyeurism.